Danse, and hello, and welcome to the Indigenous Arts Festival here at Fort York. My name is Ogisagal, Tyrone Tutusis from the Pomaga Cree Nation. I'm Cree Assiniboine, and I'm the group leader for Great Plains First Nation Dance Company based out of Treaty 6 territory. And we have our singer and two dancers here today. We're actually a pretty good-sized company, but for this program, we have three members of the company along with myself here to perform for you. Our singer today is Mr. Henry Boss Gardaby Jr. from the Red Crescent First Nation. Also a counselor in the band Government. And two dancers. A chicken dancer by the name of Mr. TJ Warren Adene from Arizona. And a fancy dancer, Mr. Patrick Mitswing from the Mawasagagan First Nation out of Saskatchewan. Kakyaw tanam skat no, kinalas kum no, kapay tuhtik, kapay tuhtamik, kapay apa tay, kapay apa tamay kum nimihton, wat simon tay siwatik. Minananas kum higa miyugisgat, miyugusagi tam. I welcome all of you to join us. Thank you for joining us today. Being gifted for another beautiful day to sing and dance in celebration and in honor to the only one, the Creator, God, whatever you wish to call Him. And as we do what we do our utmost to present and represent our tribes from back home. The Plains Cree, Woodland Cree, Swampy Cree, Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, Soto, and Abene nations. But as for protocol, traditional protocol, we begin our program with a song, a welcome song from our people to you. Boss, give them a song. And again, welcome. For your information, we also have CDs here, limited number. Wild Horse, Boss is the lead singer and manager for the group, and they're also world champion singers, world champion drum. For those of you who want to pick up a copy, come and see Boss. No tax. Our first dancer, representative of the nation from Arizona, Mr. TJ Warren, chicken dance champion. I'm going to give the floor to TJ to talk about his people, his dance category, why he does what he does. TJ.
Oh, yeah. How's everyone doing today? You guys enjoying the weather? Beautiful weather here. Let me introduce myself. My first language is the Diné language. And again, where I come from, it's very important that we introduce ourselves in that fashion to, give reverence and also recognition to where we come from as a people. And so here's a little introduction in my own language from the Diné language. Yat esh edo shedne shetide warnian shek. Look at the net, put it in his loan, but unbushes chin. Kilachini does not a sheet as che, with other national. Let such cheat as a condet nasha, Red Mesa, Arizona of Yenigi, Arashurunk of Le, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan of Yenigi, Bahansen, Ko, Fort York Historical Site of Yenigi, Ko, Shahas, Ko, Prairie Chicken Nets of Yenigi, Bain of Shindle, Bayat Etole, Bahansen, Ko, Ahehat, put Ahehat. So again, just a brief introduction of where I come from, who I am, and my clanship. We received 4 clans as a Navajo person, and we received 2 from our mother and 2 from our father. And again, that helps identify, our lineage. And so again, thank you again for inviting me here. The dance style that I'm showcasing here today is what we refer to as the men's Prairie chicken dance. There's many types of styles of dance in First Nations culture, and even around the world. And again, we all dance for the same purpose, the same reasoning. And again, we dance for life. And today we're here, we're celebrating life and celebrating First Nations people in this Aboriginal festivities that are going on all around the world and all around the country. And again, I'm very proud to be standing here as one of those representatives to be able to share these stories and songs with you. And again, what better way to learn the history of our people but through song and dance. We played a vital role in a lot of these histories and First Nations people. We've tended, we've been part of these wars, we've adapted, and we've also contributed to a lot of things in the country here. And so again, we celebrate that here with First Nations people. The Prairie Chicken Dance is a dance that mimics the prairie chickens in the early springtime. You watch these prairie chickens gather near the ponds. These male prairie chickens, they come inside of the circle here, which is lined with the female audience. And these male prairie chickens, they come out, they strut around, and they kind of roll their shoulders, they ruffle their feet, they tip their head, and a lot of this is what they do to, I guess, capture the attention of that female mate that they're looking for. And so again, when they come out here, they kind of show off, and they're I guess you could say they're a little cocky, coming out here, walking around, strutting around. And that's what we mimic as prairie chicken dancers. Again, we come out here, we showcase that pride within ourselves. And again, through our dancing, that's what we do also as First Nations people. And to celebrate these prairie chickens, this is something that we've carried on. This dance, from my understanding of where I have learned it, this way that I showcase this dance style originates from the Blackfoot people. And again, I'm here sharing this dance style. Before I had danced this dance style, I also danced the men's grass dance. These are dances that we see most often showcased around the world in this powwow circle. And again, where there's many different tribes and many different customs, many different ceremonies, and they're not all the same. They all have stories and histories dependent on where they originated or where they live. Sometimes there's dance styles that, belong to those areas. And so again, I have my own ceremonial dances that I participate in back home in Arizona, and also be a part of different songs and social societies too. So again, if you look at a dancer's regalia, sometimes that's significant, and you can see that within their pieces that they're wearing. So again, if you look at a dancer and their beadwork or their sewing or their applique work, and some of these things that they carry, these aesthetics, that give there's a lot of stories to those. And so again, we'll be sharing some of that here with you today. So without any further ado, and without talking your ear off like I did the other day to the other group, I'm gonna go into some dancing. So again, feel free to clap, to if you want to do a little war cry, you can go woo or yeah, whatever it is that you want to do. Hacha or hoka, throw those out there, it brings that liveliness to our dances. And so again, we feed off for the audience when we dance. And so again, we're dancing for you. And let's give another round of applause to Boss here, the singer. He's going to be bringing that good music for us to dance to. And so again, there would be no dances without the good singing here. So again, thanks. We'll turn it over to Tyrone, and we'll get ready here.
Thank you, TJ. What kind of a song you want to give us? A street song. Street song. Here we go. Chicken dance. What do you think of that? You may have noticed, or maybe not, but every step, every move he makes is in time and rhythm with the drum beat, from the start to the finish. I'm going to ask our fancy dancer to share a few words. Mr. Patrick Mitzvin, as a fancy war dancer. Patrick.
Thanks, Harold. Hello, everybody. My name is Patrick Mitzwing. I'm a Cree from northwest Saskatchewan in a reserve called Maklasagagan. And it's cool that Tyrone gave me the call to come here, and I never really hung out in Toronto, and it's just beautiful, you know. Actually went to my very first baseball game. You know, Toronto won 7-1. You know, they won, yeah. And you want to celebrate, when they win. And basically what my dance is like a celebration dance. If you go to hunting and you have a successful hunt, you would celebrate with this type of dance. Or a successful battle in war, come back and you would celebrate, just like when Toronto wins, something like that, right? And it's called the men's fancy dance. The reason why it's called men's fancy is because everything about this dance is really fancy. The footwork is really fancy. The stick work, even how the outfit is made, it's a lot different from all the other outfits. It's real fancy. Got the bright colors, and I really want to grab your attention, you know, when I dance, because I'm going against other guys just like me who want to beat me in a battle, and it's me against this other dancer, but not also that, it's me against the drum, and the drum is going to go quick, it's going to go fast, sometimes there's stops, it's really hard, and it's a battle, and it represents that fancy war dance, the war. So I'm going to do my rendition of this dance on what I learned in the past 17 years of doing this dance for you guys, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and you enjoyed the day, and we're so honored to be here dancing for all you guys.
Ruffle dance. Hit 'em up. Bustin' some moves. Bustin' some moves. It gets faster. Oh, right on time. Right on. Good dancing. And that's a great song. Maybe going to do the horse dance? This next dance is done by societies. Our societies to honor the sacred role our horses played, Mr. Tim. And I had the honor of being the cultural advisor for the play by Red Sky Performance for Mr. Tim. That's playing here at the festival. Been working on that with them for the past couple of years. Mr. Tim, as we know it, based on our oral history, is actually from this continent. It's indigenous. And Ecos Cabalas, as they call him. There was a study done by the Montana Conservation Institute out of Billings, Montana by Dr. Keith Fitzpatrick to try to get to the bottom of did the horse originate here or not. And based on their scientific studies and research, they did find that yes, Ecos Cabalas, Mr. Tim, the horse, is actually from this continent. But for whatever reason ceased to exist 4,000 to 7,000 years ago. However, it had migrated to all the other continents by then. And then when the conquistadors arrived in 1485 and they brought the horse, they actually brought the horseman. And our old people, based on our whole histories, have always told us that this horse, Mr. Tim, is actually from here. So that validated that information and that knowledge. Our elders impart sacred knowledge, our sacred ways of knowing about the land, about our relationship to the land, through the language. Nehiyawin, that is the word for Cree language, Nehiyawin. That being said, because of the relationship to the land, language is power, and the land is life. Nehiyawin maskosyon, aski timatsyon. Nigih tema nagat sigito, ek sige ito atamata, ek isagawata,